welcome. My name is Michael Hellickson. I think most people that are on today, I think I know most of you, and hopefully some of you know me. And for those of you that don't, my name is Michael Hellickson. I'm with Club Wealth, and one of the coaches here at Club Wealth. And I am here with Nick Krem. Nick is one of the absolute OGs, big dogs, gurus, whatever you want to call it, in AI for real estate. And I mean in a big way. This guy is crushing it in AI for real estate. Every time we have him on, every time we have him speak, we get ridiculous feedback. Everybody's really happy to hear what he has to say. And so today, Nick had reached out to me and said, hey, let's do a business planning with AI event for everybody. And I thought, you know what, that sounds like a really good idea. So what he's going to do is he's going to make this very effective. He's going to make it very concise. And what I need you guys to do is be ready. You're going to follow along, and he's going to actually walk you through the exercise, and you're going to actually do the business planning with AI while we're on this call. And I think we're going to be able to accomplish all that in just under a half hour. So we'll see how it goes. So that being said, Nick, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump off camera. I'm going to mute myself out. I'm going to give you 100% of the time and 100% of the focus and attention, and take it away, brother. Thank you very, very much for doing this.
No, thank you for having me on, Michael. I always love giving back to the Club Wealth community, and I'm just excited to be here. Well, look, family, what we're going to be doing here today is, like Michael said, we're going to be doing an AI business planning workshop. So we are going to be using, I believe, ChatGPT. That's the one we're going to be going off of, because this is how you can create your projects inside of here. So what we're going to do is actually very simple, right? It's a prompt that I'm going to give you guys, and it's going to ask you 10 questions based on your business last year and then where you're going this year. And this will curate your business plan. From there, we are going to take that and create a project. And then what that allows us to do is upload files. So we're going to upload the file of your business plan, as well as I have a special thing that will allow you to have Michael Hellickson basically in your pocket all year to be able to discuss your business plan with him. And it will turn into your 24/7 business planning coach with the power of what Club Wealth has here as well. And you guys will all walk away with a full year. So it'll be your business consultant for the entire year that you can go and talk to 24/7. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this here. So in order to get this done, we're just going to follow this prompt right here. And yes, this is going to be a workshop style. It's going to be a workshop style. So I copy and pasted the link to this prompt in the chat. And then for those of you guys who might be following on live, you can also go to kremprompts.com. kremprompts.com. So what I did here is I put the link to this document here in the chat. What I want you guys to do is go ahead and click on this link. And what it will do, it's a very simple prompt for you guys. All you have to do is this to get your business plan for 2026. I was almost said 5. Wow. For 2026 is copy this and paste it into your chat GPT. And you'll notice in this prompt, it is act as a strategic business consultant specializing in real estate performance, optimization, and data analytics. Objective, develop a comprehensive game plan. They can't see the link. Hosts and panelists. I'm only copy and pasting it for the host and panelists. That would help if I gave it to everybody, right? There we go. Thank you for telling me that, guys. So now I copy and pasted the link in the chat. So this is the link for the business plan prompt. It'll go through require components, KPI, conversion rate, optimization, tracking infrastructure, integrated goal framework, quarterly execution roadmap. And you'll see at the bottom, ask me no more than 10 questions, one at a time, and then build my business plan. So literally all you have to do, guys, is copy and paste this into ChatGPT. And then you will see, it will just start asking you questions one at a time. What are your specific goals for 2026 for transaction close and gross commission income? If you have it, your ideal commission per deal. So all you have to do, family, it's going to ask you 10 questions, and then it will build your business plan for 2026. Somebody said link not working. Is anybody else having that issue? See, some people are on it here. Let me copy and paste it one more time. It's here in the chat. I can also, for maybe some people.
It's working for me.
Working for you?
Yep.
I will, for those of you guys who can't get it to work here, I will
I think it's
also.
just the people with Apple products that are having a hard time making it work. Those of us on PCs and Androids, it's easy for us. We're getting in there just fine.
I
Oh,
have Apple. It works for me. Oh, come on, Michael. Oh, man. Green textures. All right. While we are doing this, here's what I want you guys to do. Go through this and then start creating your business plan. When you guys are done with this, put done in the chat so I know where we are at. All right. So then when you guys are done with your business plan, here's all you have to ask it to do. Now create a downloadable, don't mind my spelling here. It's good enough. Downloadable PDF of my business plan. So when you guys are done, just mind the spelling there, but now create a downloadable PDF for your business plan. All right. So at the bottom of your business plan, now you want to create a downloadable PDF because we are going to take this from here. So when you guys have done that and downloaded your PDF, just put done so I know that we're on that step. So I'll move on to the next part here. And once we're there, then we're going to, all right, now's where the fun's going to happen. Because what we are going to do is we are going to turn this into your 24/7 business consultant that you can keep coming back to over and over and over and over again and be able to discuss your goals, where you're currently at, where you're going. It's going to be really cool here for you guys. Let's see. So we got a lot of people done. All right. So just now create a downloadable PDF and download your business plan. All right. So we got a lot of people here done. Let's see, 3 more people, and then we'll move on to projects. So let's see. We got 3 people done. I'm sure other people are done. When you guys download your business plan, we're going to move on to the next part. Done. All right. See, everyone's like, okay, here we go. Done. All right. So here's what you do next. When you look at your Chat GPT, you guys will see projects over here on the left. So over here on the left, you will see projects inside of your Chat GPT. What you want to do is create new project. So you click on new project over here on the left and just label it 2026 business plan. This is all you have to do. So I'll do that one more time. Over here on the left, you will see projects. Just click new project and label it 2026 business plan. And click create project. So here's what a project is, right? It is still ChatGPT, but what this allows you to do, you'll see over here on the right where it says add files. This will allow you to upload your business plan to it. So now ChatGPT in this project is always talking to your business plan. So you click over here and then you just click add files. So I'm going to go, one of our people that created one of these business plans, I'm going to get this in here. So here is a business plan that was uploaded. So now you have uploaded your business plan. And now we're going to have a little bit of fun because not only are we going to add your business plan, before this, I also did some deep research on the one, the only Michael Hellickson here. So I'm going to copy and paste this here in the chat as well. So how did I create this? Well, I went to ChatGPT and did deep research on his coaching styles, his mindsets, how he works with agents. And ChatGPT did deep research on all the information that Michael Hellickson has online. So now what you want to do on this one here, I put this link here in the chat. Go ahead and just download this document as well. So now you have downloaded Michael Hellickson on here too. And then go back to your projects and add another file.
So I'm going to ask everybody to please not tell Tara about this because she'll just replace me with AI. I've been long concerned about this, and the time may have actually come. So please don't tell Tara this is that easy.
And you know, ChatGPT, it'll just agree with everything she says too, right?
You are not wrong. But I think that's only because it understands how I've been living for the last 27 years.
But look, family, so now this project, for as long as you have ChatGPT here, you have your project over here on the left, and it has your business plan built into it, as well as the coaching style. So now, what are some things that you can ask your business partner here? So I always like to start my year with what is my stop doing list? I can say, based on my business plan, what are the top three things I should stop doing in order to hit my goals? What it's going to do, it's going to read your goals. It's going to know based on what it knows about you, as well as a little bit of the coaching style inside of here, too. Stop operating without daily tracking. So, boom, this is straight from your business plan. Low dollar per hour activity. Literally states, if you don't have an assistant, you are one, and leads heavily on AI tools, automation, and Zapier. That's a little bit from Michael there. Stop relying on 2 or 3 lead sources. Your business plan pushes multi-channel lead flow. And it goes through here. What else can we do inside of here? Oh, not my library. Nobody wants to see that. You can ask it. I am struggling right now to hit my goals. What should I do to get back on track? Let's get you back on track. Best way to reset. Get back on track. 2 things that move the needle. According to your business plan, the baseline minimum to stay on trajectory is 10 new conversations a day. And this is based on what you said in your business plan. Cut this out. Run the reset play. Reboot. Cut the waste. Double down on lead gen and never give up. And we'll go through. What else do we have in here? Be like, all right, since you have this for the entire year, it remembers everything that you were saying. So you can say, I took 4 listings in January, 3 buyers closed. So you could just tell it simple things. So now you're tracking with it throughout the entire year. All right, I took 3 listings in January, 4 closed. If we zoom out, let's check out your KPI structure. How far are you to this? You're essentially operating tier 1 or tier 2 hybrid model. All right. So now that it has how many I took for the year, now you can say in February, I took 5 more listings and closed 2 buyers. How far am I on track with my goals? So inside of projects, it remembers everything from the entire year. So it says, all right, well, you told me in January you took this amount. In February you took this amount. Here's your combined results. You're just 1 listing away from your minimum quarterly pace. If you secure 6 in March, you hit your quarterly number. You do 10 in March, you hit your target. So family, this is a business coach that you have for the entire year. For the entire year, you can come back and keep having different conversations with it, whether it's about your goals, where you're at, what you can do to get overcome. And this is how you have 24/7 accountability now built in that knows your goals, where you want to go, exactly what you said you would do as well. So this project, it's here for the entire year for you guys. And if you guys want to have a little bit more fun, I'm a little bit over time. I said 30 minutes. What I will also say is, I think this is something really cool because I really do believe in the power of music and being able to listen to your goals over and over. What you can say is, based on my business plan, write me a song that will become my anthem for the year. So you come into here and ChatGPT will write you your custom song. And much like you guys were listening to your Club Wealth custom music, this is how you can have a custom song built. Hellickson's voice inside me. There you go. Saying never quit.
I'm not gonna lie, that one cracked me up, man. I can't. I got to get this one for Tara.
But look, family, you could take your song and just go to suno.com. And now you just copy and paste the lyrics. Let's say pop music. And now for the entire year, you can re-listen to your goals over and over and over and over again in your custom style, talking about how many listings you're going to take, what your life will look like, conversations. And now, in a matter of minutes here, wow.
Wake up, even time to rise. I got listen on my mind. 10 new convos every morning. 15 follow-ups in line. Listing stacking every month. Yeah, I'm built for massive gain. Quarter after quarter grow.
So look, family, really simple exercise, but this is how you can take your goals and be able to build it into AI, be able to take the genius of Michael Hellickson and everything in Club Wealth and build it into here. And this by no means replaces it, but this is like, I know I've talked to some people here and they're like, I'll name drop Nevin. He's like, man, I just wish I had Michael Hellickson in my pocket 24/7. That's what Nevin, no. But I know people here ask for that. But now you can have this for outside of the hours and just go have simple conversations to keep you on track, for your goals, and really turn this into your 24/7 business coach.
Dude, I love it. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nick. I hope you guys got a ton of value out of this. And here's the thing. This is a great example of how to use. Hang on, I'm going to remove that spotlight. I'm going to give you guys. I just want you guys to understand. This is how you use AI effectively in your business, and it is really use it to save you time. You know, I've long said that AI. A lot of people think AI is going to replace agents in this business, and I really don't believe that. I still believe it's going to be a relationship business long term. I believe that building relationships on trust is going to be key to that. And I believe that AI is going to enhance what smart agents do. So that being said, are there any other questions for Nick before we wrap this up? Let's see. I'm just looking through the chat here to see if there's any questions for you right now. Angela, which link did you want him to share again? If you could message that in there. All right. And other than that, I'm not seeing any other questions for you, Nick. Let's just double check. Is this recording available? It will be, Amanda. We're going to take this recording. We're going to upload it into Club Wealth University. We're also going to be uploading it to Facebook. So if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see that pop up on my Facebook page probably later today. Is my hunch. At the very latest by tomorrow, we'll get Randy and the team on that right away. The first link just changed over to my computer. Let's see it. Okay. So do you know which one she's talking about, Nick?
Yeah, it was the business planning prompt.
Got it.
Somebody asked for script practice. Do you mind if I share? I got an expired and a FSBO role play partner on ChatGPT.
Go for it.
So, all right. So since you guys asked for this, I'm going to share my screen here. So this can be your 24/7 role play partner. So I'm going to copy this one. That's your FSBO. I'm going to copy this one. This is your expired. So what you guys want to do with these are custom GPTs that my team has created. What you want to do is when you click on the link, you want to click on the name here and click keep in sidebar. Keep in sidebar. So that way, every time you log into your ChatGPT, it will be over here on the side. And then this is how it works. When you click this button, and I'm going to do it on my phone because I can't share my sound here. But if you click this button over here on the right, it says use voice mode. So for scripting practice, here we go. Hey, I want to role play an expired lead.
Hello, I am your expired leads role play and coaching assistant. I'm here to help you practice.
Let's do this. Act as an extremely frustrated expired lead who's got 15 phone calls a day, and I'm the next agent who's going to call you. Does that sound good to you?
Absolutely. That sounds like a great scenario to dive into. So let's set the stage. I'll be the homeowner who's feeling really fed up after a flood of agent calls. You can be the agent calling me. Whenever you're ready, just start the conversation and I'll jump right into character. Let's see how you handle my frustration.
Hey, I'm calling from the owner of 123 Main Street. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. And let me guess, you're yet another real estate agent? Look, I have been getting calls nonstop. Honestly, I'm pretty fed up with all of this.
So then you can go back and forth and it will literally practice your objections. You can role play with it. It'll give you some coaching and some advice, but you can practice your listing calls. You can practice your listing appointments with this by just hitting the use voice mode. It's your 24/7 role play partner.
And then it sounds really expensive too. It's, if I'm correct, free. Is that right?
Yeah, it's free 99, Michael. So if you click on the name up here, I saw somebody said, how do you keep it in sidebar? The name at the top, and then click keep in sidebar. And then it will always be on the left when you log into ChatGPT.
Love it. Anybody else? Other questions for Nick?
I just want to tell this to people too is
Yeah.
look, family, AI is the ultimate shiny object. It is the ultimate distractor because everybody can now create an AI app overnight. And I believe that distraction is going to take more people out of the business than just AI itself because a lot of people are looking for an AI solution to a human problem. If you aren't picking up the phone, you aren't having conversations, you aren't working on your sales skills, then there's no AI in the world that can save you. So, yes, there are ways you can collaborate with AI as a thought partner and help with your efficiencies. But just know if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Right? When there are companies telling you, don't work so hard, have AI do all the work for you. Don't walk, run. It cannot replace hard work.
Nick, I am so glad you shared that. We've spent a lot of time and a lot of money on, when I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money on AI. And I'll give you a great example. As good as voice AI is, there's things I think that it's good for, but I think that the one thing that everybody thinks that the voice AI is going to really be great for is it's going to make it so I don't have to prospect anymore and I don't have to pick up the phone and talk to people. And man, I'm telling you, we've spent literally seven figures trying to figure that out with everybody out there, every place you can think. And I'm telling you, we're still getting better results with our ISAs than we are with voice AI. And I think in a lot of ways, I think we're starting to experience a little AI fatigue. And just to share this really quick, I want you guys to think about this. Back in the day, we used to all, when we were dialing on our rotary phones, you'd call a company up and Nick, that's way before your time, I'm sure. But we used to have these phones that had these big dials on them and you'd spin it around in a circle and that would call people up. And I remember you'd call a company and they'd actually answer the phone and they'd say, how can we help you? And then you'd tell them what you needed and they'd get you the right person and they'd help you. And then along came answering machines. And all of a sudden now it was, leave your message and we'll get back to you. And then was these smart prompt generated machines where you'd call in and press 1 for this department, press 2 for that. And you got into voicemail hell and you just couldn't ever get out. And it just frustrated people more and more and more and more and more. And I got to tell you, I tell people, I feel like I'm the Warren Buffett of real estate. I look at what everybody else is doing and I do the exact opposite. And somehow it seems to always work. And when it comes to how we handle the phones, people want to talk to a real person. They want to be able to yell at a real person, complain to a real person, commiserate with a real person, be emotional with a real person, feel empathy with a real person. And I'm telling you guys, the more we can use AI to build greater human connections, in other words, to get us to that connection faster, the better. I think that's a great use of AI. But using it to try and replace human connection is, in my opinion, a huge mistake. So.
I completely agree with you. And, we're moving from an attention-based society to a trust-based society. And it is getting huge because we're saying, can we believe what we see? Is that a real picture? Is that a real video? Is this a real human? And the more you can build that trust, and I believe the human element is getting more valuable than ever. And that relationship cannot be replaced by AI. The last place you should look for AI to replace is your relationships that you build with people and that trust.
I'm really glad you brought that up. I'll give you a great example of this. Yesterday, I had a really great opportunity fall in my lap. And I mean, in fact, Nevin, I probably need to call you about this one. And there's a couple other people on the call. I probably should reach out about it. But I had an amazing opportunity fall into my lap. And I was coming up to be able to put this thing together myself. And I'm talking, this is big ROI. This is one of those investments that you just when it falls in your lap, you're like, I'm going to be a pit bull in the Pant League of Opportunity. I'm going to make this one happen. Well, I came up about $1 million short with what I could do to make this one happen. So I needed to come up with another $1 million. So I made a couple of calls, and literally in a half hour, I had another $500,000. And I haven't finished making my calls yet, but I'll have another, I'll have the rest of it within the next, probably by this afternoon. And dude, it's you can't do that with AI. Like that's not the reason I was able to raise that money so quickly is, in fact, the person that is putting up the $500,000 literally said to me, he said, Michael, I trust you. And literally, if you say this is a good deal, it's a good deal. Just tell me where to send the money. I'm in. And so I say this, guys, because your integrity, your reputation is the most valuable thing you possess, besides your time. Obviously, your time has value, but I really want you to think about this. It takes a lifetime to build a great reputation and an instant to screw it up. And don't let AI get in the way of that. Now, that being said, use the tools for AI to make your team more effective, to make them more efficient, and to save you and your team members time. And I think you'll be doing very well. And by the way, we do have our AI Summit coming up. Nick will also be speaking on our AI Summit. In fact, if you go to, if someone, Camille, could you post that link in the chat? I believe it's clubwealth.com/AI Summit. Clubwealth.com/AI Summit. If you guys go there, you can get registered for that. It's free. It'll be, I think it's going to be 2 or 3 hours. And dude, we've got a killer lineup. The first one we did, I think we had like 650 people on or something like that. Dude, it was crazy. And it went really, really well. Everybody freaking loved it. And they asked us to do it again. And currently, I think we're on schedule to do it once a year. We may decide to do it twice a year, but we're for sure going to do once a year, at least for the conceivable future. And I'd recommend you guys get on that, get registered for it. Again, it's free. It's just, we just want to bring value to you guys. And like this one, we're not selling you anything. Like, it's just, how can we bring value to you guys? I hope you guys reach out to Nick. I hope you check out his stuff. He's actually got some really cool stuff. So I would recommend, Nick, what's the best way to reach out to you? How can they do that?
Yeah, if they just go to krem.ai, www.krem.ai, we have an entire suite. We have free tools for you guys, resources, trainings that we do. So yeah, if you guys go there, you'll figure out more about what we have going on.
Nice thing about you, Nick, is that you're not trying to just sell them a bunch of stuff they don't need. You're literally saying, hey, don't waste your time with these pieces of AI over here. Just do this. This will actually help your business. This will actually make a difference. So
you're absolutely right. And it's like, you see a lot of people where it's like, VO3 is dead. Now go to Google Gemini. Now Google Gemini is dead. Now go here. And it's like every single week they're telling you this is dead. And if you don't use this, you're going to be left behind in 3 months. Well, guess what? We're all still here. Yeah. Right? They've been saying it for years. So it's that, like, they're prying on the fear around AI, when in reality, if you use it as a collaborator to spend less time behind a computer and more time talking to people, you will smoke the people who are trying to AI all over their business, who are trying to vibe code their way to $1 billion app, when in reality, there are millions of apps that are now getting created. So if you just simply stay focused, I believe the most powerful tool on the planet is still this right here, your brain. It is not AI. So how you choose to collaborate and think with this will determine your success with it, not the amount of time you spend behind a computer trying to vibe code your way out of real estate.
100% agree. Guys, you'll get a chance to see Nick at Listing Agent Bootcamp coming up April 21st and 22nd in, where is that? Nashville, Tennessee this year. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, if you get a chance, go to, and Camille can post this in the chat as well, go to clubwealth.com/LABC. That's Listing Agent Bootcamp. That's a live in-person event in Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm telling you right now, these events are important both from an educational standpoint, because you get a lot of great information. There's a lot of classes. We'll have 4 or 5 different classes during each time slot. So obviously tons to learn there. But even more importantly than what you learn is who you will get to know. It's that human connection. That's how those relationships are built. Referrals go back and forth like crazy at these things. And I really, really, really recommend, if you have not already purchased your ticket, get on the website right now, pick up your ticket right there. And come see Nick and myself. And a lot of the people who are on the call, I know, are already coming to the event. In fact, I appreciate you guys being on here. But again, go back to krem.ai for those of you that like to get to know Nick better. And Nick, if there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up so everybody get on with their day.
Yeah, I'm good to go, Michael. Appreciate you having me on. It was a pleasure.
I love it. Oh, and look at that. Shannon said, I've got 2 Club Wealth referrals under contract this week. Be at the events. I love it. Dude, we tracked, 35,000 referrals we sent out last year. That's the ones I can track. And the ones that Shannon just mentioned, I can't even track those. And so, guys, you got to get out to the event. Shannon, thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that. And certainly Shannon will be there, and Shannon will actually be teaching at the event as well. So Francois, you're going to be there as well. I'll get to see you in Nashville. Make sure you're there. That said, everybody have an awesome, awesome day, and we'll chat with you soon. Take care.
See you guys.
Club Wealth is the only coaching company on the planet that will literally guarantee that you will double your income or make at least an extra $100,000 your first year coaching with us, or we will give you 100% of your investment back. Click the link below, sign up for the appropriate tier level, and let's get you a strategy session today. And I promise you, I 100% guarantee you, promise you that you will walk away with a heart full of gratitude for the time that we took for you, because you got so much value out of that call. Schedule your strategy session today. I promise you'll be glad you did.